Alright, so today let's talk about postpartum urinary incontinence. Let's talk about a woman who gave birth, or lady that gave birth, and then she's experiencing uncontrolled passage of urine. As a result, you see her wearing pad because she doesn't want to pee on herself. It's embarrassing. Why does it happen? Let's discuss that. The overall possible primary cause is severe pressure mounted on the bladder muscles that forces the urethral muscles to dilate or open. So the pressure on the urethral muscles can weaken the muscles of the urethra that controls the passage of urine by opening and closing. So when the pressure is mounted on it, you start experiencing weakness in the muscles, and then it remains automatically open, not able to close easily because it's weak. So how do you experience the kind of pressure? What are the causes? What put pressure on the bladder? Number one is pregnancy. You carry pregnancy for 9 months. The pressure is from the uterus. Remember, the uterus is above the bladder like this. So as the uterus gets bigger, as the pregnancy grows, the weight is heavier for the bladder. That's the reason why we advise pregnant women do not keep urine once you have the urge to urinate, because as the uterus compresses or suppresses the bladder, it makes it narrow for it to keep more volume of urine. So this will make it to have frequent urination because the bladder is being suppressed and narrowed by the uterus. So when the urine enters, it doesn't take long, you want to urinate because no enough space to keep much volume, so you will want to urinate. That's why pregnant women urinate frequently. So we advise pregnant women do not keep urine, because once you are keeping the urine, the pressure is being mounted on the urethral muscles, and then you now using the urethral muscles to resist the pressure at the same time because you don't want to go and pee. So this will cause damage to your urethral muscles, and they will open voluntarily. That can make people to pee on themselves. So don't ever resist urine. Anytime you have the urge to urinate, go and urinate as a pregnant woman. That's one thing. 2, after the pregnancy, at the point of delivery, staying very long time during childbirth, we call that prolonged labor. Prolonged labor will put the same pressure on your urinary bladder, and this is not good for you. So pregnant women should always attend antenatal services as scheduled, especially monthly. Make sure you undergo thorough care and do your ultrasound. It's important. Every trimester, get that right. Another cause could be hormonal imbalance. Certain hormones like estrogen at a low level can weaken the muscles of the urethra and make the muscles very, very soft that you cannot contract and weak. Make it just weak, especially during breastfeeding after birth. One more cause is damage to the nerves of the urethra. The same pressure will cause damage to the nerves of the urethra. So to avoid this pressure thing, even though pregnancy is natural, yes, you cannot avoid it, but whenever you want to urinate, go and urinate. Do not withhold urine, like I said. So damage to the nerves is one of the causes. Now, risk factors. There are some people that are very, very, very obese, fat, heavy body weight. So your uterus alone, in the absence of pregnancy, that weight by itself because you fat. So you heavy, you put weight on your bladder. I'm not saying anybody who fat will pee on herself after birth. No, don't get that wrong. Another risk factor is if you already have, or if you already had bladder control issues before getting pregnant and giving birth, it reoccurs. Some people experience that prior to pregnancy, so after pregnancy it gets worse. But there are some ways to control that. There are some exercises, like example called the Kegel exercise, where you do a pelvic exercise to get a better contraction of your pelvic muscles to enable the muscles to contract again. So this is a way in which you can help it. Most time people think it's infections, but this is a condition that affects your urethral muscles and weaken it. So use of vacuum during delivery. So there are instruments that they use to expel fetal. Sometimes it causes damage to the nerves of the urethra. So pregnant women, please always attend your antenatal properly. Do not withhold urine. Do not expose yourself to extreme pressure, heavy weight lifting, even while you are pregnant. Heavy weight lifting, it's not only to remove pregnancy that you're trying to prevent, but also prevent urine incontinence after birth. Thank you. Keep following us for more.